Nissan is bringing the Gravite to India. Now, from what we know so far, the Gravite will probably be a rebadged version of the Renault Triber. With Nissan and Renault's partnership and all that. We know about the Kiger and the Magnite, probably a similar thing to that. And I'm guessing that this Gravite will be a slightly more high quality, a more premium feeling car compared to the Triber, and it'll also be a little more expensive probably. And that's all great and all, but there's still one big problem, and it's the same problem that the Magnite had. If this does end up being a rebadged version of the Triber with a higher quality and all that, exterior and interior and all that. And that's the engine option, because the Triber, well, the engine, now this is supposed to be a MPV, a small MPV, and a 7-seater, and for a 7-seater with an engine, even if it has a really good interior and really good specs like the Magnite and all that, the main problem with the Magnite was the base engine. It just doesn't have enough power for that car. For what people are expecting from that car. I mean, sure, it's usable, but that's not the kind of power you want. It had 71 horsepower or something. And the Triber, I think that has the same engine. I don't know if it's a different engine, but it has 71 horsepower too. And I'm guessing that the Gravite will probably end up bringing a 71 horsepower engine too. And I honestly feel like that's not a good move. And Nissan, they already know what's going on with the Magnite. And I think they would have realized that people are attracted to that base engine because it's not powerful enough. And the more powerful engine that's available, really goes up in price, where it has to compete with the rest of the brands. And that's not something Nissan can do right now in India. And because of that, I really do hope that when the Gravite comes, they at least change the engine. I know it's probably not gonna happen, because if it is the same vehicle, changing the engine would take a lot of work. But I feel like it needs at least a 90 horsepower engine, a 4-cylinder engine, maybe an engine similar to the one in the Bronx. Now, since it's a 7-seater, ideally it should have 100 horsepower, but I think 90 is doable. But a 71 horsepower, I mean, come on, it's not enough. The Magnite, it has 2 rows, and 71 horsepower wasn't enough. And the Gravite, it's gonna have 3 rows, and if it fits that many people in there, how's the car? It's just not gonna be a good driving experience in terms of power. And even with the torque, I don't know. I think it's gonna be enough. And Nissan, they really do need to do this. They can't just keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Now, will this car sell well? Well, I'm sure there's a niche of people there that would like to have a 7-seater that's cheaper. But even for those people, the price, I mean, even the price is good, the power, I don't think it's going to be enough. And if they give a decent engine for this car, this could really take the market. Because what's it actually going to be competing against? The Ertiga, when you option it out, it's a more expensive car. So if they can give a decently powerful engine, and the interior quality doesn't need to be fantastic or anything. If they can decrease the quality or something to a reasonable level and give us a good engine, this car could really work. But I don't know what Nissan's going to be doing when this car comes out. The pricing will probably be great, the interior will be good for the price, but the engine's the problem. I mean, considering the price that the Magnite came in, if it had a more powerful engine for those base models, we would have seen so many Magnites selling. And the car is a good looking car, it feels like a good car. And from what I've seen of the leaked pictures and all that, what might be what this car might end up looking like, I think this will look like a good car. I think this car could look like this car could become what the original LT cars were. I mean that those cars were really popular. But the engine, it is a problem, and they need to do something about it. And whether they do it or not, I don't know. But Nissan, the company, is not in a good place, and they need to change things up. And then there's the Tecton that's going to be coming, and I'm guessing that that'll probably end up being a rebadged version of the Duster that's going to be coming. And I guess whether that car's good or not will depend on how great the Duster is and what the engine options the Duster has. But yeah, I'm a little concerned about the Duster too, honestly, with the engine options, considering the engines that both the Renault and Nissan use for the base models aren't the best. And in that segment, you need enough power. I mean, those are big cars. But anyway, the Gravite, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see what this is gonna be when it comes out. But I am really concerned about the engine. But let's wait and see what happens when the Nissan Gravite comes out, and hopefully it's a great MPV that can carry a lot of people and spacious enough, and has all the good parts of the tripod and all that. So yeah, that's what I think about the Nissan Gravite that's going to be coming, which I'm guessing it will be coming in January. So I guess next month. So yeah, let's wait and see.